Hello, my friends, and welcome back. Thank you very much for being with me again today. In this video, I will discuss the relativity of wealth. And that is some people's wealth compared with others based on how it is perceived from the ones that are below, not from the ones that are above. I found an interesting article involving Bill Burr. That's the comedian that I like very much. And Mr. Bill Burr makes some statements based on, I would say, an illusion of wealth. And I will explain. He makes the same mistake that Bernie Sanders and Elizabeth Warren make. Let's tax the billionaires. They are, all three of them, multi-millionaires. My point is this. I will show you here a few articles regarding Bill Burr, Bernie Sanders, and Elizabeth Warren, in which they all want to, they have a problem with the billionaires, but they are millionaires. They don't have a problem with the millionaires because they are millionaires. It's like, for instance, you and I don't know how much you're worth, what's your net worth. Let's assume you're not a millionaire. For you, a millionaire is what is a billionaire for a millionaire. So obviously for someone who has, let's say, has $13 million, as long as you're not a millionaire, that's a billionaire for a millionaire. So let me explain. This article just made me make this video. I very much dislike millionaires complaining about the billionaires. And then remember, when we're going to have the trillionaires, we're going to have the billionaires crying about the trillionaires. You understand? So thousands of dollars, hundreds of thousands of dollars, millionaires, billionaires, trillionaires. So the millionaires are upset with the billionaires, as we should be upset with the guys that had millions, as long as, let's say, we have more than $100,000. So here is the article that, triggered this in making this video. And this comes from Fox News. Comedian Bill Burr, whom I like very much, demands billionaires be, quote unquote, put down like effing rabid dogs. This is coming from someone who is worth $14 million. So if we keep the proportion to a certain extent, shouldn't I say the same thing about Bill Burr? He should be put, quote unquote, down, as you said, as fucking rabid whatever, because he is his billionaires. He is his billionaire. And I, having, let's say, a few, I'm not going to disclose, but a few, let's say, $100,000. Or let's say I'm having $80,000. Or I'm worth, $100,000. Shouldn't I be the millionaire or the billionaire of a person who works for 5 cents an hour? Let's say someone who works and lives in Africa or, in a poor area in Asia. So I am his billionaire. As for Bill Burr, the billionaires are the rabid dogs. You understand the proportion? I will explain what I think is acceptable and what is unacceptable, not in a way that you don't have the right. You have the right to criticize how much you want. We have the right to be imbeciles or make fools of ourselves as much as we want. All right, but we also have the right to criticize and expose these baboons. So this is, again, around $14 million. What did Bill Burr say? Here was what he says. During an episode of his Monday morning podcast on Thursday, Bill Burr responded to a letter from a fan who said she was a mother who was financially struggling. And I'm quoting Bill Burr. the amount of people struggling out there because of the fucking billionaires, and they got us all arguing liberal and conservative, end quote, Burr said. And he continues, and I'm quoting, "We got to stop doing that. I'm so tired of hearing about people going to bed worried about what's going to happen next week. You are in the same boat as a billionaire for that poor mother that you're talking about. You earn and you are worth around $14 million. Next one. This communist, CNBC, Elizabeth Warren and Bernie Sanders, this is a communist right here, and she is a fake, proposed 3% wealth tax on billionaires. That's it. Wealth tax. Why? You got money. We're going to tax it. Why? I don't know. You make too much according to me. That's basically what these guys are saying. But remember, on billionaires, not on millionaires. Why? Because international law says that Bernie Sanders has 15 million wealth. Well, I don't know if that's the case because I checked more, and it says that he has about $3 million. Well, $3 million net worth is much more than people who make about $50,000 a year in the United States of America. So the one with $3 million net worth could be the millionaire or the billionaire of, a person from, Zimbabwe. So he proposes, remember, they propose 3% on billionaires, not on them, on billionaires. And then another article coming from Slate, who wants to abolish a billionaire? These two people right here. Now, how much does she worth? How Elizabeth Warren built a $12 million fortune. This is according to Forbes. So I think it's good and accredited. This is from 2019. She's much ahead of that. Now this one here, where is that? The Commie. This is in February 2025. That's what these guys claim. Senator Bernie Sanders has a net worth of $15 million as of 2025. All right, well, that's what it is. He earned them annually through his salary, books royalties, and investments. Good for him. No problem with that. Again, Bernie Sanders is say $3 million and so on. Elizabeth Warren, definitely, I heard last time she was worth about 12 million. So my point is this. Don't listen to a millionaire who cries about a billionaire. You're not a millionaire. So you should be crying about these fuckers who cry about, oh my God, the billionaires. No. Hey, how about the millionaires? My point is this. If you made your money in an honest way, you didn't cheat, no tax evasions, you're not convicted of any, tax evasion or any crimes, then that's your money. I don't care. I don't put any cap on anybody, like I have a few friends who say, well, I think $20 million should be okay for you. Deciding who? You. Why are you the master of the universe deciding how much I need? I am the sole decision maker of how much I want and how much I need, as long as I'm doing it honestly and fairly. Fairly meaning through my abilities. These guys have the communists and these baboons who are trying to create problems among strata of society. Well, out of this pie right here, they take from you. So the more they take, because this is how much the pie is. The big lie is, and that's according to Mr. Friedman, that the pie is growing or going smaller. It's not staying the same all the time. So when let's say a billionaire creates some jobs, the pie is growing. Understand? So don't buy into that garbage with the pie. That if he got more, he got from the finite pie that we are all in. That means automatically takes from us. Well, maybe he's better than you and I. I don't put a cap on that, but I don't listen to Burr saying that all the problems with the billionaires, not millionaires, because he belongs in the millionaire class, are the problem. All right, I just wanted to share this little aspect with you. Think about it. Just think about it. Think about it. Now, let's say you make $80,000 a year. You're a billionaire for a guy who, as I said, has, $2,000, like a Ukrainian. A Ukrainian, I think, has a per GDP per capita about $4,000 a year right now. $4,000 a year. Now, if you make more than that, you're a millionaire for him. If you make $100,000 a year, remember, he made $4,000 a year. So, what I think you need as a basic stuff, if you deserve it, if you earn it, is the 4 or 5 basic needs. Remember, water, alimentation, shelter, what else? Air, and some people say relationship. I don't believe in that one. I don't think relationship is a basic need. But I had so many arguments with some saying, yes, relationship is a basic need. Could be, but you're not dying if you don't have a relationship. How's that? What's his name? Crusoe did not die because he didn't have a relationship. He got his right hand or left hand, depending. I'm not talking about that kind of relationship, but you know what I'm talking about. Or, I don't know, Count de Monte Cristo, the same way. Anyway, my friends, and many others who lived for a while alone. Thank you very much for being with me again today. Stay strong, stay smart, look for the truth, and be just.